Hey there, martial art. I'm not late. You're late. You're all late. I'm on time. Nah, it's a bit of a late start. I was finishing up some work and just got done eating lunch. Hey, Hudson. Not first? Well, you can say you're first on YouTube side. Alright, so we got two first place. Everyone gets first place. The wizard is never too late or too early. That was the stupidest thing about Gandalf in Lord of the Rings. He's like, oh, you guys are gonna have to cross the most treacherous forest known to mankind. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna go over there. What's your prize? Your prize is watching me work. And you're gonna like it, whether you like it or not. Freaking Gandalf. He's always like, all right, you guys are gonna go into that very dangerous cave and fight this very dangerous monster. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. We'll meet up, I don't know, maybe a month from now. So long. So long, goodbye. I was like, Gandalf, you son of a bitch. Bring Gandalf, do you think you would beat him? I don't know. He's like super powerful, but at the same time, like, I don't know, it's like super clumsy. Oh, at least the movies made him appear that way. Alright, I don't really have a game plan today, other than maybe I'll just focus on the face. I compiled like a bunch of like of her faces that I can bring into ZBrush, and it's completely safe for the stream. So I guess I'll do that. I'll work on that. Doom, 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 doom. Let's see. Texture, import. Actually make the reference. No, I have actually. Let me actually bring up all my reference. I have a reference sheet. A reference sheet, but you guys cannot see it. You can never see it. Every time you see me work, I have on my main monitor my pure ref that has all my reference there. And even if when I bring it in front of ZBrush, you guys can't see it. Only I can see it. But when I'm like working on a likeness, like trying to, especially for like the face, like trying to get the face to look right, I will like import an image into ZBrush, and that you guys will be able to see. The problem was a lot of these images, like unedited, I can't bring them into ZBrush while on stream. So last night I just compiled some of them together so I can have something I can bring into ZBrush. And I didn't get to do any more work on her last night. Last night I was just doing freelance work. Fictional character, I think you'd be Gerald. Gerald. There we go. Let's start with here. I hate in previous versions of ZBrush, when you like hover over these icons, like they tell you what those icons mean, but for some reason they don't anymore. Is this one the intensity? Yes, this one's the intensity. There we go. Get off. Turn off. Turn off. Son of a... Turn off. Turn off. Fuck! There we go. Spotlight has so many buttons, never use that. Spotlight's pretty good, especially for what I'm about to use it for. I don't know, her head is like kind of at an angle here. I have a more straight on face, right? Let's go with this one. Actually, no. I'll go back with this one. Whatever. I'll just keep in mind the whole. Beat him in Gwent. Also, I'm gonna be working slower than usual today. My hand is like, please, sir, have mercy on me. No. I have work to do. I have big titty elf ladies to sculpt. No, sir, please, no. I beg of you, please, a little bit of a rest. No. Nay, I say, nay. See, I'm not too far off, right? From like eyeballing it. This is for me just eyeballing it. Her ears should be lower and a bit smaller. Eye placement seems to be a little bit smaller and inward a little bit. Not too far off. I just use the see-through, the peer ref window. Yeah, I can do that too, but I don't know. I prefer how like easy it is for a spotlight to turn on and off. Pure ref is like I have it on the front, but like I can't get rid of it unless if I hit like that keyboard command. Average blonde elf in TV. How you doing, Anna? I have never thought I would see Poly role playing with his hand. Yo, my hand is like kind of screaming at me. It's like, please, please. See, look at that. Just a little bit of adjustment there. You know what? I should also, just in case, I'll have that as a backup. Let's duplicate. Okay. All right, ears. But don't worry, my hand will be fine. Fantasy movies dipped down in the 2020s. Yeah, they kind of have, but it's like where they dipped down in the movies, the fantasy has been moving like expanding in other areas, like in video games and TV shows. Like just look at the insane success of like Baldur's Gate 3. And the last Baldur's Gate was like what? 20 years ago? At the very most 20 years ago, Baldur's Gate 2, right? I feel like that was like in the beginning of the 2000s. Yeah, so yeah, it's going strong in games. You know what? Let me just like smooth out her mouth there. Maybe I don't need to. Seems to be fine. Fine-ish. What about the success of Diablo 4? Huh? What success? Skull's really similar to the reference. Nice work. Thank you. I was all eyeballing it. Although there's some weirdness I need to like pay attention to. Like her face here is not necessarily straight on. It's like she's like looking off to the side a little bit. So I gotta be a little bit careful about that. There's my peer ref. There's my peer ref. Yeah, it's like the left side of her. Let me do that. The left side of her cheek is more visible than the right side. So she's looking like kind of sideways a little bit. So let me do that. Just a little bit. I wanna see what kind of result I'll get with this. 500 hours in that visual novel. Jeez. That's not too bad. Although I do need to adjust this. No, I need to bring out. Man, I love this song. Come on, double click. Jeez. There we go. Oh, it's a good thing I got rid of the hair there. Oh. Oh. Is it Tink 4K res? Yeah. Yeah, mine is 4K res, but I don't. The newest one has that 144 refresh rate. Mine doesn't. Mine is the version before that, so mine is only at 60, which I don't know, it's not that big of a deal. I don't know why you would need like such a high refresh rate for a Cintiq. Shit, I zoomed in. I should probably not have done that. Cintiqs are notorious for breaking desk. No, it shouldn't. No, I have mine set up on a monitor arm. Shit, I kind of lost my place. I shouldn't have. shouldn't have changed the zoom position, but this seems about right. Now I should, for these moments where, change this to 0.1. Okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. Hey, Evany, how you doing? Now I have... Okay, there we go. Now things like this, it's best to take it in sections. That makes sense. Come on. Right. Yeah, it's more like that. Is Valkyro completed? No, not yet. Not yet, not yet. Stream working on her as well. The many facial angles that sculpting has to be used. I mean, like, yeah, the more you have in terms of reference, the better. The only problem is there's like these little slight variations with each drawing. Makes it a little challenging. So like in moments like that, it's just best to just kind of like find the average. Which is usually somewhere around here. But I feel like I need to... I don't know how I feel about it, but I see it quite often a lot in anime figures that have like a face similar to this. What they tend to do is they tend to do this thing right here where they push like these lips back, like the corners of the lips back really far like that. Like really far. So it's like, it's almost like a triangle shape here. You get like something like this, which I understand why they do it. It's so that like once you're looking at the figure on a 3/4 view like this, you get a portion of the cheek like right here. Like you can see that. Like I get it, but sometimes I don't know how I feel about it. What was the percentage of her victory? I don't know. Let me see. Let's take a look. She won by... Come on, Patreon, load up. She won by 42% of the vote. Out of 55 people voting, she won 42% of the vote. Since she's a queen, is she rich? I don't recall such a detail in the animation. I guess so, yeah. I mean, like she's the queen of her entire kingdom. You know what? I think I need to also bring this more closer to a point. Sometimes it's best to check this without any color information so I can really see the errors. This is also a little too bright. So this is kind of weird. Let me just get rid of that. Shame someone sent Johnny to the IRS. I don't feel like matching the nose 100% to how it's drawn, because it's like it's almost vertical. Like it's almost like this. Like I'm looking at the drawing right now, it's like it comes vertical like that, and then there's a little dip there. And that just looks odd in 3D. Oh my goodness, ZBrush. Please stop that. If there is one thing I'll complain about the interaction between ZBrush and the space mouse that I have, is that sometimes like when I'm using the knob to like move it around, it like gets stuck in like a position like this. And then when I want to move just by clicking and dragging, when I let go, it will like snap back to the position that it was left in. It's just some like weird thing in the software. It's only in ZBrush. I don't have that issue if I use this mouse in Blender at all, or in Mesh Mixer. It's just ZBrush. Now, if you don't want your kingdom being raided by the IRS, first you better listen to me, the protagonist. The protagonist doesn't even do that. Like, he has like just like a mind control ring, and that's all he needs. Oh shit, now that I move this down a lot, gotta move this hair down as well. And then that's Glasso. My idea is cooler and more creative. So like the it's so dumb. The basic like synopsis, right, of the visual novel that she comes from. Like the main character is a human, but he doesn't know he's a human until like after an incident, and he meets like an elf witch that like tells him what he is and this and that, and she gives him like this mind control power thing, whatever. And like the elven kingdom is mostly comprised of female elves, and they are like, oh yeah, you know, when a female elf reaches a certain age, she goes to the tree of life, she goes in there, and then she comes back out, and hooray, she has a kid, hooray. How is it done? Oh, magic. But then like the female elf witch that is like helping the human main character is like, no, that's not actually what happens. They go in there and they do the sticky nasty, you know, they have the motion in the ocean. It's just that the royal elves, like this queen over here, they drug their citizenry to forget all about that, so that they don't know that, to preserve their ways. And whose role is it to essentially farm the male elves? Hey Andres, how's it going? Yeah, it's been a long time, man. I hope you've been doing well. So this queen over here, it's her responsibility to get sticky with the few dozen male elves in the kingdom and make sure she drugs them so that they don't remember anything. It's like, what is this story? That's the funny thing about like these kinds of visual novels, how far they go out of their way to establish logic. Boom, 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 dum, dum. That explains why they didn't bother explaining all of it in the animation. It is dumb. It is dumb. And so like the main character, you know, uses his mind control like on the queen or whatever. And it's like he doesn't have to do much because she was already kind of doing all that down bad stuff in secret anyways, because it's see, there it goes. ZBrush is doing it right now. See, when I go to move it and then pop, it snaps back. I hate that. The only way for me to fix it is to just touch the knob like I did, and now it's unstuck. So if anyone has ever considered getting a space mouse to use in ZBrush, that is like the only annoying drawback. It's some like weird software glitch. All right, now that her face is looking a whole lot closer to what it needs to be. Iris idea isn't so bad. What's the benefit of the space mouse? For me, the benefit is for ergonomics. My right hand, after doing this for so many years in bad ergonomics, I got like some tendinitis going on. So my right hand was doing everything from navigation to sculpting. So by getting the space mouse, I moved all of the navigation responsibilities to my left hand. So like, as you can see, like it's moving, that's my left hand doing that. And the mouse, you know, like the little circle you see, that's my right hand just going about its business. That's why I got it. Is this like a real job being a writer for adult visual novels? Kids write better plot than that. Yeah, I don't know, man. Of all like game dev stuff, I do not know how visual novels get made. I can guess, but that's the most I can do. Yo, Upton, how's it going? So some patrons were saying her behind needs to be bigger. I kind of agree. It does need to be bigger. Where is this character from? I'm so lazy at saying the name. You're on the YouTube side. If you look in the description, I have that title written there. It's like Kyonyuu, Oyako, Saimin, something like that. It looks like hentai from the thumbnail. That's because it is. Because it is. I gotta... Also, you can't just make the butt bigger. You have to make, like, the actual pelvis bigger. You need to think about those things. Herps needs to be bigger because I am crazy. Shit, wrong one. Supersize it. I'm moving my reference out of the way now that like the chat messages have like build up. I need to move it out of that way. All right, I think I need to thicken up her thighs a little bit more as well, like on the inward side. First, I thought I was gonna make that obese elf. Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. No, I'm not doing any of that. Yeah, isn't that manga getting an anime? The plus sized elf. Do 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 do. Maybe I should do a model of that elf before the anime comes out. Yeah, it's getting an anime. What do you want, cat? What do you want? As soon as I start working, you come pestering me for attention. But when I'm not working and I give you attention, you run away from me. Boom, boom. Smart resim. Oh yeah, there we go. We got touching thighs. Touching thigh with a bit of a thigh gap. Actually, she doesn't really have a thigh gap. Auto group. I'll give it a little one. The lover, the dreamer, and me. There's also that manga about futa elves. Yes, it is just a manga. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? You know what? I should. Okay, that's something. That's something for me to add to the redeems, because I have done jack squat for Twitch redeems. I should make one of what's his name? I posted a video of it a little while back on Discord. Like, are you sure about that? You sure about that? There we go. Her thighs are now thicker. Have you done futa before? I have not. No, not the John Cena one. That other dude. Forget his name. He just constantly like repeats in like a tone that like increases as he gets to the end of his sentence. Like, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Well, one thing's for certain on her, she's getting that pear shape like right around here. No, I want to take this into the transpose master. Because I want to, looking at the reference, she's got like, I got a reference of her in like full body in this angle, and this whole like area back here is pretty round. So I wanna play with that a bit. I think she's got pretty round shape back here. It also might be because we should make her torso a little less dainty, maybe. Give me a moment. I'm giving my cat little head pats. All right, there's your attention. Now go lay down in the sunlight. You know what? While looking at her, I was reminded about how many interviews with artists from Darkest Dungeons and how he said that people before the launch of the first CD wanted Grave Robber with girdle belt? Girdle belt? What kind of belt is that? Thing with the Space Navigator snapping back thing, I have another weird thing with it in Fusion 360 where the zoom resolution will seem to go like 1,000,000 to 1. How you doing, Mr. Vane? Think the background software for the Space Mouth being janky? I think so too, but it's like it only happens to me in ZBrush of the programs I use. But it's definitely a software thing. At first I was worried like it was a physical thing, like there was something physically wrong with the knob, because that would suck. This thing's expensive. But I've since like come to the conclusion that it's definitely software. All right, let's apply that change. It's minimal change, but it's change nonetheless. Oh, garter. Change your last L to an R. You're talking about her garter belt. Follow me. Set me free. Trust in me and we'll escape from the city. Alright, what should I should probably add the other bits of her clothing. Maybe it's more made of parametric, like Autodesk product or SolidWorks. Or you're talking about like the software? Yeah, I have no idea how that software works. The song is reminding me. I can't be bothered to look into it So maybe one of you guys know a whole some kind of rap beef going on involving Drake and somebody else or something like that. Shit. I know it's the talk of the town, but I have no idea what's going on there. I think most just settle for the mouse and pad for sculpting, or the art screen. Oh, the Cintiq. Yeah, most people, that's all you need. I bought it for ergonomic reasons. It's going, but I know as much as you. Like, I can't be bothered. But I know people are talking about it like crazy, so I'm like, is it actually like a thing? Like a crazy thing? Alright, this is like bigger like that, and bring it in a bit more. Here's a neat little thing. If you hold down Control and click and drag the scale in here, that's an inflate. Inflate, deflate, inflate, deflate, inflate, deflate, inflate. It's a more interactive way of doing that than going all the way down to deformations, inflate, and dragging that. Okay, my attention. Eminem joins the battle. Isn't Eminem like retired? He should be retired. If I was him, I'd definitely retired. He's like, I did my part. Alright, these things are kind of beige. A beige color. Somewhere more around, but like a bit desaturated. Around there. It's like some kind of little fuzzy, puffy thingy. But for now, for the meantime, going to be blocking out her dress, just so I can see that everything's heading in the right direction. I'm trying to think of what would be the easy and quickest way to add in her dress. Do I have a reference for like what the back of her dress looks like, or am I gonna have to just imagine it? Hey, self-serving prick. that's a username right there. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use my imagination figuring out what the back of her dress looks like. There's no reference for it. Doing fine? That's good. That is good. All right. I am going to go about this by Boolean folder. Then I'll bring you down. I don't need the arms, so then Boolean folder. Then bring you down. Browsing for streamers to watch while I draw. Just got a second monitor? Nice. Welcome to the second monitor gang. merge down right there. Okay. Yeah, that's all I need. And let's dynamesh it all together. Low resolution. Just smooth this out. Share a little story about PC monitor situation? Sure, go for it. All right, so let's see. Let's should be through right about there. Over a year ago, I decided to stop playing video games, and I did. I only play chess now sometimes. I was playing League of Legends for 10 years. Oof. I played League of Legends once, and I couldn't. How did Nuka Girl go? I'm not done with the Fallout model yet. Friend was like, "Can I buy your monitor cause it's broke?" I stopped using a PC at the time too. Oh, you just sell your PC and monitor? Damn, you really went cold turkey. Nice. Yeah, parallel project. Oh, just your monitor. Oh, okay. I thought you made it sound like you sold your PC as well, but just your monitor. Okay, okay. About there. Hey, Gondola. How you doing? You know what? I wonder, does that actually matter to anything? No, it doesn't. No, I feel like this comes a little bit more inward, like there, and then it really drops down to like there. Months ago, I decided to use my PC again, and I was using a damn monitor from the 90s. Using like a CRT monitor while rocking a 3080. Playing a lot of games, learning 3D. Nice. it's always important to indulge in some leisurely activities after doing a lot of productivity. Then I realized I can just use my TV as a monitor. How big of a TV are we talking? Damn it. Don't do that. Now I have a proper monitor. Nice. You know, it wasn't too long ago that I was rocking a 1080p monitor with a 3090. You know what? This is okay. Let me do it like this instead, because this is hurting my fingers constantly holding down the control key. So let me do that. Let me fill. And let's fill some more. Okay. This will be easier. You know what? I was messing around with my Cintiq settings earlier today. So things are a little out of whack for me. Let's give that a shot. That's a bit better. Oh, that smart TV from 26 kind of big. Jeez. This is much better to work with. Mounted on the wall? Nice. So you have like all your desk space. You don't have to give up some of it to your monitor. All right, something like this. And then up here, she's got like this whole deal going on up here. Like this comes up here like that. And then like that. See, the problem with this is like, no. I'd rather keep this like straight for now. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna cap it off more around here. And then these like little spiky stuff that she has over here that comes up, I'll model that independently. More like doing something productive for 20 minutes and then staring at it like, damn, I've done good work. Now we're straight and struggling to move forward. I can relate. It's that like that hesitant feeling like you get that you like kind of prevents you from like moving forward. You're like, you know what? I've made good progress. And you keep telling yourself that for a while, and the next thing you know, like an hour passes. Yeah, I'm guilty of that as well. I understand. I can relate. Hey, Pablo. Like at work right now at the university, they are teaching us to make 3D characters. And yes, I am suffering a little. But like the process, even if it's difficult, nice. Enjoy the process. I'm very much like that. Like, once I'm done with the character, like I kind of lose all interest. Because I have fun with the process, no matter how aggravating it gets at times. All right, we'll work with that as our base. 0.002 extract. Maybe that was a little too thin. Too big. Yeah, I'll go with that. Maybe I can get away with scaling. Let's see. A little bit. A little bit. Where are you? Where are you? Keep groups 5. Yep. Zero mesh. All right, that's good enough for now. And not the bottom half of this dress. Let's see. Let's try adding in a cylinder. Let's bring you up. Man, because of like how much my hand is like hating on me right now, I'm like being very light with like my pen touches. I keep getting all these like misclicks. Start with down here, right? You come out here for that big. And then more like down. Come on. Oh shit, see, I angled because of that misclick. Chef in the kitchen, why are you putting her in a tube? I'm making the bottom part of her dress. I'm blocking it out right now. Pretty sure people want to see her without the dress. I mean, I still need to make the not safe. I mean, the safe for work version. And don't worry, she's got like, it's like one of those slit dresses, right? Where it's like up to her like right thigh over here. There's like a big opening. Okay, that's, come on, these clicks, there we go. Safe work is not safe. No, this is the safe work one. This is, fuck, come on, there we go. Oh geez, all of that I forgot. I need to neglected this side view. Let's bring the Z intensity down by a lot. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get rid of the top and the bottom. Delete hidden. Okay, then pop, 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 pop. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I should do it like this first. It's a double, delete hidden. Okay. How am I gonna go about doing this? Maybe. No, let's try manually. Just simple move brush, and let's just try it manually. Actually, no. I can already see that's not gonna work. Let's Z-modeler. Right, Z-modeler. From there, extrude. Edge loop. Will you give me what I'm looking for? Yes, you will. Nice. That's exactly what I was looking for. Cool. Now we can go to the move brush. And you are something more like this. Let's get rid of her arms, they're in my way. My body's like reaching that state where it's getting aggravated with my chair. So now I'm just trying to find a comfortable position I can sit in and work. Oh my god, is that Shan's Undertale? Oh my god, I can't believe it. But is that Muffet? No. Anything and everything from that series is Sans Undertale. You know what? Insert. All of these edge loops are annoying me. It's much better to work with a few edge loops than a lot of edge loops. Because I don't want people to say go to Sans. You telling me you don't? I think it's common knowledge that everybody jacks it to Sans Undertale. There we go. Fewer edge loops, easier to control. Also, now that I'm looking at it, I know people love him. I was a huge fan of Undertale fan creations, but I didn't like that part. Do not feel ashamed. Sans Undertale is love. Sans Undertale is life. There we go. Somewhere more like there. There we go. Much better. Much better. Of reading comics at the time, the number of gay comics of Sans was just overwhelming. It's what the people wanted. Tie the head, the torso, the hair, and these things. When you're like, I want my edgy stuff. Yeah, I need to add edge loop here. Come on. If I pull you out, you must pull out. Bet your ass is one of the people who are listening to some Undertale remix while getting sick battle scenes with Undertale characters. No. Don't worry. He's not here. Sans can't hurt you. Seems like this stuff is a lot lower. Like 2 comics that you read never got finished. It happens. It happens. So this dress thing like comes in at a pretty aggressive curve, like right here. There's something in my nose and it's tickling it. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. So her dress is like something like that. Effective brain rot since 2017. An Omori Helltaker coffee game. I still have yet to play that Helltaker game. I know it's free. I just have yet to play it. The hype is long dead. Is it really? Because like I still to this day continue to see like fan art of that game. And I don't know if it's because of the artist or if it's because of Helltaker, but it consistently does like well in terms of like numbers. So I don't know. I don't know if the hype is really all that dead. Doesn't look dead to me. Apply. Because I want to be able to grab these vertices. See the days when it got launched. Sanagi himself did it. Yeah, I saw. Yeah. I saw the fan art like when the game was new. Discovered the artist of Helltaker 4 months before he did it. Alright, we'll leave that there for now. Shit. This whole like me being super light touched with this is causing me all these little weird, not weird, but like these little moments of grief and anguish. So like him since we're from the same country, but he's like, hey, comrade. My buddy finds himself in like these moments quite often because of like he's he's Dominican, but his first name mostly you'd find more Middle Easterners with his first names than you would find Dominicans with his name. And so whenever he like finds himself in a scenario with like a bunch of like Middle Eastern guys and like he introduced himself, they're like, "Hey, cousin, brother," and he's like, "No, I'm Dominican." And then they're like, "You're a traitor." Fill object. Fill object. Alright, now for some reason she has this, in my opinion, pretty useless little cape. But she's got a cape, so let's give her a cape. It's like the tiniest of capes. It just comes down to like her waist. Or a little bit below her hips, I should say. I think the best way to do this is a cube. So we got this cube, but I'm not all about this converging of points over there. So little gear icon, polycube, and bam, we got a nice quadratic cube. All right, hear me out. I'll show you how I make a cape utilizing a cube. I'll be scared to call a traitor by Middle Easterners. No, it's all good, because it's like every time that happened to him, it was at a hookah bar. So people at a hookah bar are usually pretty chill. Actually, you know what? Damn it. There we go. Alright, let's delete hidden. Go back to ZMauler. Delete that. Delete that. Up around there. The Urban Spook? No, but I have the page saved now. And when I saw it, I saw the thumbnails, right, of all the videos, and I was like, oh, this explains that one meme image that I see quite often, the one of like that low res, very like close up of like this like purple looking face. Is that the origin of all this? Is that where is this where it comes from? You know what I'm talking about? It's like this purple head like face, like just completely like in darkness. I feel like it comes from that link you sent me. Let's get rid of that right there. Delete hidden. All right, this chiptune nonsense is gonna end up giving me a headache. Next. Do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Could be, but don't ask me. I know this guy because of his agitation to over the top edginess and the pig episode. Like, I gotta see this pig episode that you keep talking about. Let's hide the hair for just a moment. Let's bring the intensity down even lower. Okay, I can bring the hair back now. It was made to be disturbing and I was laughing and rolling because either purposely or accidentally he made... Oh yeah, that's what you said. That's what you said last time. It still piques my interest on, like, if you're comparing it to that. I'll probably end up checking it out by the weekend or during the weekend, because that's usually the time where I like indulge in like just watching things. Like I leave it designated for like the weekend. You know what? Something that I'm noticing right now, I made her boob window too small. Can you believe that? I made her boob window too small. It's supposed to be more... See, this is why I said it's important to add all these like color stuff so you can like get a good indication of these things. No fun from Monday to Friday. I'm still fun. Monday to Friday, still fun. This is fun. You know, Thursday and Fridays we have our Stellar Blade, right? That's tomorrow actually. Be going back into the world of Stellar Blade. Part of me is tempted to install the update so I get better parry window timing. But if I do that, we'll lose the uncensored version 1.0 bunny suit. Lose the bunny suit. Oh god, no, not the bunny suit. Lose it all. Oh, the inhumanity. You know, since that whole like controversy started, I had been like checking up on that subreddit Kotaku in action, and I'm like, god, what a bunch of depressing dudes. It's like, how can they spend so much energy just hating on the internet? No chiptunes, please. I like this song, but no chiptunes. No. The subreddit is called Kotaku in Action because it's like a subreddit dedicated to pointing out all not necessarily all the stupid stuff of Kotaku, but it's like, oh, these SJWs and blah 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 blah. It's that kind of vibe and mentality in that subreddit. And at first, when all the Stellar Blade thing was like going on, I had completely forgotten about that subreddit until I was like looking up, like, all right, so what's the deal? What's going on with this whole Stellar Blade thing? And I ended up there. I was like, oh yeah, this is a place. This was a thing. This is still a thing? That was like my reaction to it. And then every now and then I've been checking up on it, and I'm just like, God, this is exhausting. How these guys do it, just staying angry all the time on the internet. It's exhausting. I ain't got time for that. I got big elf titties to sculpt. Being angry on the internet is the fun for some people. Is it really though? It's like they're just like throwing these like these buzzwords around left and right, and it's like at some point I'm like, this is a parody, right? This is a joke, right? It's got to be a joke. I hope it's a joke. Left throwing at right and right throwing at left. It's it's exhausting. I think if we all can just sculpt or draw big anime titties, everybody will be happier. Let's flare that out a little bit. There's me who trolls both of them. I guess I just see myself more as like a pacifist kind of dude. Like, I don't want to cause problems for other people. I don't want other people to cause problems for me. Can't we all just get along? Oh crap, I'm just noticing her cape has like has like a collar. Okay. Okay, this has to come down here. And then... Jeez. Now that I'm realizing there's a collar to this, I need to really bring this out now. You hide her hair for a moment. Okay. Okay. Z modeler. Extrude. Please only... Okay, that's not bad. Ah, I knew a ZBrush was gonna do that. ZBrush, you bastard. Oh, speaking of ZBrush, Apple had like their little thing or whatever. It's like, hey guys, check out the new iPad, and like, you know, little presentation for that. And one keen-eyed person was like, would you look at that? They got a little glimpse, like a screenshot. Fuck. Little screenshot of damn it. Of ZBrush and iPad. Ah, I was afraid of that. Alright, move brush. I'm gonna need you to do your thing. Do your thing, chicken wing. Mirror and weld. There we go. There we go. And so, like, as far as like the visuals are concerned, you know, it looks like you're running the mill 3D app on the iPad. So I'm hoping that sometime pretty soon Pixelogic will do like a presentation showing off the ZBrush on the iPad. Any chance you're gonna make educational content in the future? If there's already like base meshes on Patreon or something? Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Making like little tutorials. I mean, at the very least for right now, I have 2 time-lapse videos in the works. I know that's not very like tutorial like, but at least with a time lapse you can like slow it down and watch me do a character completely from start to finish in like in a 10-minute long video. Isn't Apple like overpriced? Yes, Apple is very overpriced, but as it currently stands, there is not a good solution for like a mobile solution for me to use ZBrush. Any good laptop for a ZBrush is going to be like heavy as a cinder block and chunky, and trying to carry that around be a pain in the ass. An iPad, especially this new iPad that they showed off, is like this like super thin tablet, and if it can run like ZBrush very well, then that would probably be the best mobile solution. Not even Wacom was able to like deliver with their like mobile Wacom, whatever it was called, the Wacom companion. Like that thing also sucked when trying to use it for ZBrush. Let's move that back a little bit. But yeah, about that tutorial question. Yep, it's in my mind. It's in. I've been thinking about it. Of course, like making a proper tutorial is gonna take some time. And chances are likely if I were to make a proper tutorial to sell out there, it'll probably end up being in Blender, because compared to ZBrush, more people use Blender. But it's not like I would do anything like Blender specific. Whatever you see me do in ZBrush is applicable to Blender, and whatever you'll end up seeing me do in Blender will be applicable to doing it in ZBrush. You know what? I just realized I have not saved this entire time, so let me do that. Let me save. But before that, new folder, clothing group. New folder, hair group. That's why people buy only Android. No, I guarantee you there's a lot of Apple users in Europe. Let's save the project. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, let's zoom out on this a little bit. Streams are great to learn. Thank you anyways for providing such content. I am glad that it is helpful. I try to make it as helpful as I can. By like sometimes like just saying out loud what it is that I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So hopefully that helps. All right, let's compare this. How's she looking? She's getting there. I think her hair, the top part of her hair, it's a little too vertical on mine. I need to bring it down. But she's getting there. Slowly but surely, we're inching more towards it. There we go. Love your stream for the amazing eye candy content and to share your deranged thoughts. Alright, so I definitely need to bring you down. Oh yeah, so that Saimin RPGX mobile game, how it's like reaching end of service and all that jazz. I've made the switch over to playing the Japanese version. And at least now I understand a lot more Japanese now than I did, you know, the 5 years ago when I first saw the game. So like I can get by in the game just fine. And like since Golden Week had just like passed in Japan, like it just finished. They on the game they're running like an event, like a side event of an archive of all previous events. And you know how these games are, like in these events you get the welfare units. It's like these gacha player calls them, like units you get for free, you don't have to roll for. It's like, all right, so now I'm just kind of playing a game of catch up. So that's one thing I've been doing like off stream, like as I'm working over here, I'll have the game on like an Android emulator. Just running through and like, yeah, I gotta repeat these levels. Get my rewards. Alright, let's do that. Let's bring you down. Actually, no. Let's go back to here. A little bit higher. Yes, right there. My female ninja fantasies won't be denied. Like I can navigate that app just fine. Like I can read all that stuff and navigate it. The part that will like take me a while is like actually reading the story, because there's a lot of kanji for like a lot of made up words for that series, and I'm not gonna be like let me pull out the like electronic dictionary and figure it out. No. Even in English, in these like gacha games, I'm like skipping the stories, especially for Saimin. It's like after playing the main series, the mobile game stories is like, you know what? This doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. When you saw ADN in visual novel, ADN. What does that mean? I'm trying to figure it out. Alright, bring you down lower. Oh, anti-demon ninja. Yes. Yeah. Your guess would be right. I guess the translator was like, I'm tired of typing this all out again. ADN. There we go. Now her hair thing is not as tall. And then on top of that, I need to pay attention to the time because I got, yeah, you know the drill. I got some chicken to make. But not yet. Not yet. It's not time to put in the oven yet. Our timing is just fancy named demon slayers. Yes. Bro, what a ripoff. That's just the other way around, man. The Taimanins came first. Demon Slayer was years later. Almost a decade later. I need to move this up. She's got like this like pretty straight hairline over here like that. So I say Demon Slayer's a ripoff. Oh, you're saying Demon Slayer's a ripoff. And I mean, to be fair, like Demon Slayer is just like demon slaying. There's this whole aspect of timing in with like this whole political aspect with like this organization Nomad and the UFS and like it's very funny. There's like a very like anti-America theme in the visual novels. It's like the Americans are the bad guys. I think they're the UFS. Yeah, so like in the visual novels, there's like three factions. There's the Taimanins, and they're like they respond to the Japanese government, right? They're like a secret organization that fights demons, and you know they respond to the Japanese government. That's why there's some like outcast Taimanins that they're like, I'm not gonna be a government dog and blah 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 blah, right? So you got them. Then you have Nomad. Nomad is like an organization comprised of like demons and all that evil stuff, and they're led by Edwin Black. Like he's like the big baddie. So you got that organization. Then you have the UFS. I forget what it stands for, but the UFS is like another secret organization that is under America control, and they're always like portrayed as like kind of like the bad guys. Those are the three organizations at play in the main visual novels. And the UFS is like, oh, those bad guys, oh, those Americans, evil America. It's so funny. They let one of the employees kid write the plot, didn't they? No. It's that's the main plot writer for this series. It's like I often like wonder, like I wonder if the dude that did the main series is like anti-American or something. And that's why like the third game in the series is the one that has like the most amount of like plot and world building compared to like the first two games. Like the first two games is like pretty much like all about, you know, the main reason why you'd be playing those visual novels. And the story is just to cater to that, right? But the third game is like, you know what? Let's take our story serious. Which they did, and like they increased like the level of like espionage, conspiracy stuff going on in it. And it's a good balance. And it was also the last time. Then they rebooted the series. And he got paid for it? I mean, well, yeah. It's a game. I think it's also, of the three games, it's the one that's like the longest. Like in terms of like game time. Because there's a lot of story in it. All right, I'm pretty happy with the silhouette of her hair. Yes, I am happy with that. All right, let's see. Okay, let me work on these little triangle pieces that stick out on her white dress. We need to figure out how to be a writer for adult visual novels since the job focuses on writing the biggest BS. I really wonder how it's like working on those visual novels, man, because I don't understand. It's like, in my opinion, as somebody that does not know how visual novels are made, like in general, I know how games are made. I've been a part of that process. But visual novels are different. And I've seen it happen with like the Saimin games. Just as an example. Hey, come on, append. There we go. Like these visual novels, for some reason, they take forever, like forever to make. But at the same time, they rush it. They both take forever and they rush it at the same time. I don't know how that's possible. Let's make this lower subdivisions. Oh, you know what? I just got a good idea. You see, 90% of the time when it comes to sculpting, well, I won't say sculpting, I'll say like more like 3D modeling. The solution is often just creatively thinking of an answer. And whether or not it works, you won't know until you try it, which is exactly what I'm doing over here. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to have this straight plane. I'm going to curve it a little bit to follow the contour of her breast over here. And instead of trying to individually move these points to make these little triangle shapes that she has on her dress here, I'm instead going to draw it and then extract from that. Work smart, not hard. The problem now is I need to... Actually, let's make you higher. Let's delete the lowest subdivision. Let's lengthen you that way. And then bend curve. Bend curve, come on. Where's the resolution? Up here? Yep, there we go. There we go. It's a plane, so you can't really see it, but these dots will help me know that I'm going in the right direction. Work smart, not hard, said the Taimane who got the idea of going undercover in a brothel. Yeah. Accept. See, now that I have that, let me divide it a couple more times. And then now, take the paintbrush, let's fill in with white. Choose a black color. And now I will draw in. Actually, let me go a little bit thinner. So she's got like this thing that comes up like this. And then the next part comes, maybe that's a little too high. Comes up more like that. And the good thing too is like, since you're drawing this, right? Well, it'll eventually be a mask. If you get a shape wrong, you can just redraw it. All right. Don't do me like that, lazy mouse. See, like this one over here, I was kind of getting wrong, but there we go. Deformer. Whoops. Let's delete lower. Deformer. There we go. Gives me more of the shape I'm looking for. And now we just fill it in. Oh crap. to go put that chicken in. Let me just finish coloring this in. Boom, 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 boom. And there we go. Let me hide that just for a moment. And all right, ooh, I hit that by accident. All right, I'll be right back. I have to go put some chicken in the oven. But BRB, don't go anywhere. I'm watching. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Okay. All right. Be right back. All right, I'm back. I have a little confession. While I was putting that chicken in the oven, I stuffed my face with some Doritos. Kebab today? Mmm. I'm sorry, martial art. Anytime I hear kebab now, I always think about that one picture. Bum, 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 dum, bum, bum, bum. Yeah, no, I got Dorito fingers. No harm, I know my local kebab and is the best kebab in your life. It's nothing like that picture. All right, back to it. I was doing these little things. The American kebabs look like shit. Well, I Like I said, I wouldn't know. I've never had a kebab. Never, yeah, at least to the best of my knowledge. I don't think I've ever had a kebab. I mean, there are places around me or near-ish, but just never had. No herring, no kebab, no picking mushrooms and forks. What's wrong with you? I live in a different world, man. Oh no, I got the hiccups. Alright, keep groups. Let's bring you down to 2. Let's see what kind of result I get. Not bad. Could be better, but not bad. Actually, you know what? Since I have to adjust the shape, it'll be easier to just delete hidden. Okay, it'll be easier to adjust it as just a single-sided mesh. Bring you up a bit. There we go. May I ask if you feel more American or more Brazilian? Somewhere in the middle. Definitely somewhere in the middle. I just feel like me. I feel like me, the most awesome person in the world. Pat myself in the back. Pat, 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 pat. Can't relate. I was Slavic for my whole life. See, the thing is, like, growing up, right? When I was a kid, I saw people like, oh yeah, I'm Brazilian. But I was born in the States. So for people stateside is like, I'm Brazilian. But then when I go to Brazil, my cousins and everybody I meet there like, man, you're such an American. So like in one spot, people are like, you're such a Brazilian. In another spot, you're such an American. Where do I belong? I don't know. I'm just me. There's a term for people in that situation. I forget the word. I can relate to that. People from my country were calling me chink. Oh shit. Accurate curve. Because of your narrow eyes. I was like, fuck. Though I have no Asian in family. I mean, maybe there might be somewhere like 15 generations behind, maybe. It's possible. Like as far as the Western world goes, you're pretty close to as far east as you can get without being in the East. Only eyes left. That's the thing about genetics, right? Like, it's like the weirdest things. The weirdest things will like pop out at like the weirdest point in time. Like, it's not unheard of. I mean, a little bit, but it's not impossible. Of like, let's say like I've seen a story of it like a few times where a black family, you know, the mother has a kid, and the kid comes out with like very red ginger hair, very ginger like traits, and which makes the family go, "What the hell?" And it'll just be like one kid, like the mother had triplets, and the one kid out of the triple came out redheaded, and dad must not be happy about that. Then it just turns out like in their family pool, like 15-20 generations ago, there was an Irish dude there or something like that. Let's see. How does this connect on the side? I know I have a reference in here that shows the side. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ah, bastards. Oh no, there it is. There it is. All right, I need to pull you just a little bit lower, and you, I have to adjust the curvature to something like that. Double. Right in there, and then see plugin mirror. You know, I also feel like I need to rotate this out just a little bit. You know, speaking of like genes and DNA, while I was eating lunch, I saw this like TikTok video of some like medical looking dude showing off like physically like what DNA looks like. And I'm like, I don't know if this video is legit or not, because it just looks like this guy is playing with cotton. But apparently it's like a dehydrated clump of DNA. It just looked like a little mass of cotton. Apparently it's legit, but could have fooled me. Fill object. New down here. Fill object. Really? You look like you're wider than the top, but I guess not. Alright, so there are her. Blocked out the little spiky things. DNA is a spiral, even at know that. No, but it's like, it's, you know, it's like molecular, right? So you can't really see it. So this is like a mass clump of it. And it just looked like cotton. Like he was like ripping apart cotton. That's why I was like, well, he was like, is this a fake video? All right, her feet. Her feet. She's wearing heels, I think. I think these are heels. Do I have an image that shows me clearly if she's wearing heels? Yes, she is. Okay. Okay, I got it. Spiky tits. Let's save. PRF is in my way. Save this as number 8. Save the project file. That wasn't me, that was you. All right, her feet. Petite feet. Watch what they do. Petite feet. They're coming for you. I really need to make myself a new base mesh. What do you want? Little kitty cat, it's a little too early for your dinner. Come on, stop it. Actually, you know what? Let's undo all that. Okay. Let's bring the toes together because they're gonna all be inside her high heels. And I'm gonna need to adjust her foot shape. Since you like monsters, did you ever give a look to the Dead by Daylight roster of killers? Yeah, I've seen them as they released. This is a foot fetish stream. I don't know why the auto mod, stupid auto mod. There we go. Maybe. Why? Are you into that pseudo? Is that your poison? Your cup of tea? Your leisure? Not even a little. Any piqued your interest? Off the top of my head, I don't know. I need to look at it again. Just switch back in its feet. I need to do her heels. So I'm like I'm bunching up her toes together to get ready to block out her high heels. Man, I remember once in college, I found out there was like a Brazilian parade block party going on. And I was gonna go check it out, and I invited my roommate with me. This is the same like Dominican roommate I was talking about earlier. So we went out to like this huge Brazilian festival or whatever. And then my roommate is just like, like intensely watching all like the samba dancers like doing their thing. And then he like turns to me, he goes like, bro, Brazilian women have such nice feet. And I looked at him, I'm like, you got a foot fetish, don't you? By that point we were like, we've known each other for years and I didn't know that about him. He's like, nah, man, I'm just saying. I was like, it's all right. It's all right. If it's your thing, it's your thing. I just did not expect that from him. Ooh, that was a good crack. My attraction to feet is the same as yours to sweat. Did I say I was attracted to sweat? Shiny. I don't know. I feel like you're putting words in my mouth. I'm not saying you're wrong, but but so what that mean, like stepping in domination? That is full stop, nothing more. Doom doom doom. Doom 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 doom. Alright, that's gotta be almost there. Still need to work her foot shape a little bit more. Like this heel needs to come in, and we need to get the bottom of the foot like kind of going up. How high of high heels are these? Nothing too drastic. Okay, nothing too drastic. Got the menus done in my game. I can finally start to add some AI stuff tonight. Nice. And then soon we'll be running over all the anime girls. Sending them off to distant fantasy world stuff. So only have one character. Rem is like, yeah, I'll get around to it eventually, someday, maybe, never. Here once again, come on. Little gear icon, poly Q. That's what you're afraid of. It's a substantiated fear. Oh, I have it on extrude. Insert. There we go. Having fun playing this game though, so I'm gonna keep at it even if I end up having to do it solo. Nice, it's good. So it's a passion project. It's more fun than you thought it was gonna be. Well, that's good. Things like that definitely like keeps you. Motivation is very much like a fleeting thing when working on these long-term projects. So when it's like you genuinely like enjoy, like, man, I'm looking forward to working on my project. That is like the best thing, as it keeps you going. Games with my passion, the best. Praise indie games. Is that? Yep, that's that. Can you call me a triple like? I still find it kind of dumb, the whole triple I thing. I get it, but I find it dumb. Uh-oh. You call it dumb. I am their fan. Alright, making like a basic shape for... Be back in a bit. Alright. Alright. They have 100 fans. I am one of them. They have 10. I am one of them. You know, one game idea that I have, I would like to make a good version of PN3. I like that game a lot. I know that game is like a commercial failure, but I like that game. PN3, yep. PN and then a 03. It was on the GameCube. And the game was 100% a commercial failure, but I liked it. I still play it to this day. Right there. That is some boomer game. PN3 was like the precursor to a kind of like Bayonetta 2B Eve game protagonist. She was the first out. She was the first. She died on the cross so that we can get all those other hot video game babes. Nope. You watch your language. There was no, nope, not even Lara Croft was the first. No. The character's name Vanessa from PN3, she was the first thong wearing, booty cheeks out game character in a game that's like, oh look, it's a hot character, you shoot stuff, go play. She was the first game character for that. All right, gonna have to break the symmetry on this a bit. I am between a hammer and a hard spot. Because yeah, Lara Croft was like the first video game babe, right? For like that kind of stuff. But it ain't no PN3. Either way, you or my girlfriend's going to be pissed off by answer. It's about time I just break the symmetry and do all this by hand. Let's hide everything else but the feet. Okay, it seems like there's gonna have to be some give and take here between the foot, or the feet I should say, and the high heels that she'll be wearing. We're gonna have to make some adjustments. She, like a true nerd, got pissed off in a joking way when I said Clara instead of Lara. Wait, why'd you say Clara? Would that be like how you would say Lara in your language or something? Because because you thought it was Clara. I see. Maybe I had in mind Clara from Pokemon. One of these. You're like, who knows? I got the name wrong. She yelled at me. All right, this seems about right. Yes, you get the point. Move infinite. And you see, like, much like in Stellar Blade, you know, when you playing as just a skin suit, you don't get any of like the shield defense bonus, right? In PN3, there's like an equivalent like costume where she's basically wearing a thong. But the thing is, if you're going to be playing wearing that costume, one hit, just one hit, and you're done. It's like the ultimate hard mode. It's the price to pay to look at the booty. But isn't it the same for Elden Ring as well? No, you can take more than one hit in Elden Ring. This one's like literally one hit. Not only one hit, they have like the animations for her where she's just like, she dances as like she's shooting beams from her hand, like she dances, swaying her hips a lot. And it's like, don't get distracted. One hit and it's done. Gotta do it all over from the beginning. That was very difficult for a 13-year-old me at the time. You know how much willpower that took? All right, so it looks like on her heels, right? It's those kind of heels where the front over here is covered, and then there's like the heel is covered, but then everything in the center is just open. Still, you had better odds than me with my teacher at 11. Stretch. That was a good stretch. Alright, I'm gonna save that as a backup. Let's duplicate. Let's double that. Delete hidden. Do I want to delete hidden? Is there an easier way I can do this? Actually, there might be an easier way I can do this. Let's hide that. All right. Nope. Nope. Yep. Let's go with that. Delete hidden. I want to pull these failures up. Shit, not what I wanted to grab. Come on. Oh, it's because I got move infinite on. Come on. There we go. Just kind of want to get them up. So while on top of game, I know we were chatting and joking about your game, but for real, I would like to play. Oh, you mean like a game that I actually make? Yeah, I don't know, man. That's like far off into the future kind of deal. Heck, I'd like to play a game that I make. Yeah, there's no way I can like work on a game right now. I'm just like too busy with everything else. Okay, let's pull you over. I'm too busy sculpting. Well, right now I'm sculpting heels, but in general, just too busy sculpting anime boobs right now. Holy crap, it's already 40 minutes. It's already passed. Jeez, time flies. But when your streaming picks up, who knows? Yeah, who knows? I'm trying to win people over with the power of anime ladies, but it's not working. It only means one thing. I need to double down more on it. Let's see. Lower this. Lower that. Ah. I've been stuck with this like feeling of needing to sneeze, but it's just not happening. Yeah, lately we've been doing a little bit better than usual. Let's hope the pace keeps up. Let's hope things get more lively around here. Alright, what I need here is another edge loop, like right there. No. Also, what I need to do. Let's push these down. We can force these. We can force these little piggies down. Worried out with more people, my schizo rambling will get overshadowed. I don't think so. With more people, you're bound to get more interesting characters. You never get less, you get more. Do 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 do. That is the thing that MC tells his many girlfriends. Alright, there's the block out for the front. Let's block out what would be the back, I'm assuming. Let me look at that ref again. Where is it? There it is. It's hardly there. But I feel like oh, okay. That looks absolutely nothing like the other drawings. What the hell? What the hell? This is the problem I have with like a lot of anime art. They're just like, they're not consistent. Especially in visual novels. The only consistent thing is the the main character portrait. Everything else is just like whatever the artist can do just to make their job easier for themselves. No need to tell me. Yeah, I've told that story, right? Like, did some contract work where it was an anime character, and you know, my art directors, they had no idea about the anime. I was like, oh cool, you want me to work on this character, yada yada yada, you know. I said the name of the character, and they're like, wait, you know this character? I'm like, yeah, I watched the anime of it like when I was a kid. And then they were like, oh great, so maybe you can tell us which of these designs are the official one. They just give me like, because it was my job to sculpt the character, they gave me like a bunch of images that they had that they were trying to compile together to be the reference sheet to give to me. And I'm just like, yeah, just choose whichever one you think the licensor would like, because they're all official and they're not consistent. Just choose one. This is why I follow the rule of Chris Barossa. What's his rule? Yeah, so the art directors, they chose some, but then they're like, you know what, we're also gonna kind of leave it up to your discretion. I'm like, cool, all right. Oh, the Darkest Dungeon artist. 3 most important iconic things in design. Yeah, it is kind of like what it comes down to. This looks too I don't know. So even pixel art, you recognize the character. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. When you get commissioned to the character model and each ref is slightly different, so it's hard to be more accurate. Man, I've done so much like work on Dungeons and Dragons where all I got was just one image. Just one image, because like a lot of dark Dungeons and Dragons is just the one illustration, which is usually like a 3/4 view or something. So I would have to figure out the rest on my own, or I would say on our own, because there's only that one image. You know what? I'm going to I'm gonna do that. It looks odd without it. No, it's nothing groundbreaking, but for me, it was. Oh, about the recognizable character thing. Oh shit. There we go. Yeah, but like there's also like moments like sometimes you kind of intuitively know these things, but then when somebody kind of spells it out, then it's like, that light bulb goes off in your head. You're like, oh yeah, you know what? You're right. Oh, my back. Getting there, getting there. You do the 10 sit-ups to get your blood flowing. No. No, you know it's one thing that I do at least like once a day. Really gets the blood flowing. I don't have a Stairmaster, but I do have stairs. So I just go up and down the stairs like for like 15 minutes. Man, does that get your heart pumping. and to like add to it, I skip every other step. So like the leg that's doing the step has to go higher and like really lift me up. Exercise now. You can't escape it. You must do it. Do it. You know what? I just got another idea that I need to implement. I need to do another Kirby sculpt and have something like, I don't know, name it like "This pleases the nut," right? So anytime you like redeem it, it'll come up and like "This pleases the nut. This pleases the nut." Don't need that. Used to be a paper boy for 2 years, delivering papers in stair houses 3 to 4 times a day. I miss having that killer ass and abs. You can do it, Mr. Whateverest. I believe in you. You can get that ass and abs back. It gives you PTSD. I'm sorry to say, martial art, but that Kirby is gonna be a mainstay. Maybe I'll even like rig it and animate it and have him going, "This pleases the nut." Because why not? Anytime you ask me that question, it's like, but why? Because why not? I didn't extrude that, did I? No, I didn't. Okay, I did not. Cool. And the answer is always because I can. I'm willing to pay you the money for Nagatoro finger mod and you choose to make I can't show it on stream, but I did I sculpted a, you know, that derpy looking Knuckles from Sonic and gave him a massive rack. I'll need to find that later. I'm sure it's buried somewhere in my Twitter. Yeah, the Uganda knuckles. And I gave him a massive rack. Oh, you know what I should sculpt? There's an artist, a well-known artist out there by the name of Dave Raposa. And he had illustrated the most like street hooker looking Garfield I have ever seen in my life. I should sculpt that. Make a video out of that one. This view right there really bothers me, but when it smooths out, it'll be fine. Always reuse. See, I duplicate that, right? And then select this section here. Let's delete hidden. And then Z modeler, there QMesh, polygroup all, and whoop. Yes, it's kind of funny right now, but bring it up there. Shit. Do that. Hit 1 a couple of times. Do that. And look at that. We're starting to get something that resembles a heel. Please at least draw Garfield as an anime girl made by a lumpy touch. Not some hooker. Have you Googled it? Have you seen what it looks like? The thing is a work of art. just Google it. Dave Raposa Garfield. Hold on, we need to fix this over here. Move infinite. I hate the fact that he gave it a haircut from Alex and Tony's. Oh, it's great. The best thing about like developing your art skills is that you can then in turn create things like that. True masterpieces. Yeah, he's the one that did that Lich comic series. That's him. More variety. Yeah, that's like I said, that's the benefit of like really honing your craft. You can do things like that. Alright, this whole area needs work. Dum. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's mirror that just for now. Same with you. Mirror that. Save as number 9. Number 9. Save the project file. That wasn't me, that was you. Alright, let's see here. Let's do a little comparison. Yeah, she's really progressing now. I need to billow out her dress a little bit more. I have her dress being a little too form-fitting. Gotta billow it out more, like below the hips. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Gotta make those silk lines. Oh no, not the silk lines. There's gonna be quite a few things on here that I'm gonna have to kind of figure out. All right. I am calling it here for today. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. This is fun. Tomorrow and Friday will be the gaming days. Stellar Blade tomorrow and Friday. So I'll see you guys there if you're down to hang out. Right? Have a good one. Have a good day. Have a good rest. I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye.